Happy 4th of July, club members. Eddie and I are gonna share with y'all today our version of a flag cake. And you know what? I've got a confession to make. I've never made a flag cake.
You know what? I think I have.
Have you really?
Yeah, like maybe when I was in high school.
That blue looks so pretty on you.
Thank you.
You got a few strings, but other than that, you're like perfect. Oh, well, here, let me get these
Give me a
scissors.
haircut.
Because I will keep looking at that. There you go. Now you're slap-kadab perfect. That blue is so pretty with your coloring.
Thank you.
All right, so I've never made one. Eddie has, thank goodness. You know, most people, and you see a lot of them around the 4th of July, but you see them making them with blueberries and strawberries.
That's what I've done.
Have you?
Yeah, that's...
Well, you know, that fruit can ripen pretty quick, and it can run. So I thought, you know, I don't think I want to go the fruit route. So I found some other things that I think will work very, very well. I got the idea about Twizzlers. You know, that I like that rope licorice. I think it's going to be a little big, though. But I found these candies. It's like a rope candy filled with some kind of nougat.
Oh, it's really sweet and tart.
It is.
Yeah.
It's sweet and tart.
Yeah.
Because it's made by Sweet Tart, right?
That's right. That's right.
And then I found these little blue candies. I mean, so everything is going to be edible. Okay. Yeah, it's got a chocolate center, and they're good. So that's going to be the blue in our flag. All right, I'm going to show y'all how I doctor up a box cake mix. You know, for a 4th of July cake, I don't want to go to all the trouble of, you know, making a cake from scratch. I'm going to put my energy in trying to recreate that flag. So I'm using a white cake mix, and I don't go by the instructions on the box. I use 4 eggs. It calls for 3. I always add an extra egg. And we got lucky. I've got a little chicken that will lay some real large eggs. And one of our eggs was a double yolk. So we got twice the bang for our buck from that chicken.
Like a duck egg almost.
Yeah, I know. So we got 5 yolks in here. And Eddie, if you want to take your mixer and start mixing it, as I add the ingredients. Now, I do add like 1/3 of a cup of oil. That's what it calls for, so I do that. And for the water, I always use buttermilk. I was out of buttermilk this morning, so I'm just going to use a whole milk, not 2%, not skim, but just the regular whole milk. And I always add vanilla flavoring, some kind of flavoring. Sometimes I'll use a coconut flavoring. Sometimes I'll use orange. You know, it's just whatever I'm in the mood for. So since it's just a white cake, you can really do any kind of flavoring you want. Vanilla's always in order. Now we'll want to beat that for a couple of minutes. Now while Eddie's doing that, I'm gonna show you the pan that I chose to make the cake in. This is one of my cake pans that I bought this. I think I was making a wedding cake and I needed different layers. So you can make it in a 13 by 9 by 2 or a 15 by 10. You know, you can make it in any shape you want. But I thought the round cake with the rectangle flag would be fun. So you want to make sure that you spray your pan very, very good, because you're going to have to bring this cake out of here in one solid piece. So you want to make sure it does not stick. And if you're worried about it, I use a wax paper or parchment paper, and I'll just cut out my paper the size of my cake pan. So, if you're scared, you can do that. All right, on Positively Paula, one day I made like a rainbow cake. So I thought, well, that'll be fun for my 4th of July cake to do it like red, white, and blue. So that's good, Eddie. So what we want to do now is divide up our batter into like thirds. So, like a third there, a third here, and we could just leave it in this bowl, but if you want me to transfer it to a clear bowl, I will. And that way we can see if we've got it divided, pretty easily.
This is a fun,
Correctly, I
fun
mean,
cake.
not easy. This is a fun cake, and it's something that my grandboys love helping me with. Okay, so that looks pretty even. I might have shorted that one just a little bit. All right, so here comes the fun part. We're going to leave one white, but then we're going to color one blue and one red. Sometimes red can look pinky too, so I'll want to use a good bit of coloring for that.
It's a deep color, though.
Yeah.
Have you ever made like Greek Easter eggs, that deep, deep red? I never know.
How do you do that?
I don't know. I've never gotten how they made them that red, what dye they use.
Well, there's all kind of dyes out there now. All right, so let me find a spoon. A good spoon.
Like a big spoon?
Well, let's see. Yeah, a big spoon. Yeah, look in that drawer over there, Eddie.
How about like an ice cream scoop?
Yeah, that's good.
This?
That'll be good. Yeah. So, this is how we're going to make our rainbow cake, y'all. I'm going to start with a white layer. And I'm going to just put that right in the center. And then we're going to come in. Oh, I don't have another spoon, do I? And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to put the red right there in the center. Now, I'm not going to stir that up. I'm not going to stir it. And now I'm going to come in with the blue. And I'm going to drop it right there. Just like that. And I'm going to give my pan just a little shake. That'll help get it to spreading out. All right, now I'm going back with the white. The white layer. And now I'm going back with the pink. Or red. It's supposed to be red, y'all.
It's like modern art.
Yes.
Big splatter.
I mean, this is so much fun. I love doing it. Now, if you want to take a turn, let me know. Because like I said, this is the fun part. Your kids will have a ball helping you make this cake. All right. So we just keep alternating the colors just like that until we've used up all of our batter. And then we're going to bake this at 350. I think I baked mine in this pan for 20 or 25 minutes. So you get the gist of how you wind up with a cake. All right, so I'm going to put this to the side because it's going to take a few minutes for us to decorate our cake with the flag. So I've already baked off a cake. And I did mine just that exact same way. And this is what we wound up with. So when we cut it, we'll have all those different layers of colors. All right. We're gonna ice it. And I'm gonna need those rinsed off so I can beat my icing up, because I've had it ready and it's just been sitting in that bowl, so may have gotten a little hard. So I want to just cream. Thank you, Eddie. And I got gook everywhere. All right, so I'm just using a buttercream icing. And here we go. Now we're fixing to have a lot of fun. And you'll see that I put parchment paper underneath my cake, so when I get through icing it, I can just slip that paper out and it won't be all messy. My board will be nice and clean. So I hope this is going to taste good. You know, it probably would have been good, Eddie, if I had used 2 cake mixes, you know, and done a double layer.
Yeah, that would be a
making
big
it
cake.
higher. That would be a huge cake. But I think this will be fun. You know, the most important part is, you know, creating a conversation piece and sharing this experience with our children or a family member.
You made this for
Look
Jack's
at this.
birthday, right? The last time you made it?
What? I've never made a flag cake.
Well, no, the rainbow
the
cake.
rainbow cake, yes. Yes, I did it for Jack's birthday. My cake is shedding a little bit.
Must be moist then.
I hope. I hope, you know, you can really take a box cake mix and really doctor it up in a way that you would never know, you know, that it's that simple and that easy. I know I'm swallowing hard, like I want some cake. And, you know, I'm not going to worry about this being, you know, perfectly slick. I'm not opposed to the little curlicues and all that happens with the icing. That's where I'm going to cover that right there, because that was... That got some crumbs in it. Okay, so that was very simple.
This would be like
One
bite cake.
Yes. All right, so Eddie, since you've done this, let's get started. All right, how big do we want to make our flag? I think big.
Do you want to put the flagpole on first?
No, I thought
it?
we'd put that last.
Okay.
Oh, we can.
Just to judge?
Okay. Well, let's do that. I'm going to go by your expertise. How's that?
Perfect.
So that'll put the flag about right there. I think that's a little long for the flag. How about you?
Yeah, you mean
I
height
think,
wise?
yes,
Yeah.
I think we need to cut that. Don't you think? Okay. I probably should have cut them all at one time, shouldn't I?
Well, that's all right.
What do you think about that?
It looks good.
All right, when should we start coming in with the blue, do
I
you
think
think?
there, this is going to give us enough space to do a
Okay.
blue field.
So,
No,
like up there for the top,
no red on top.
no red on top. Okay, so we'll take that off. And we'll come in here with the blue.
Yep.
And thank goodness we've got, whoa! Thank goodness we've got white icing. So that gives us our white. Now, what are we going to do about stars, Eddie?
Well, we've got this white icing that we can use
Good idea.
to fill in the space.
Yeah, so we'll just pipe some stars onto the blue balls. And we want to keep that completely square. Ooh, I like those candies. I like the candies better than blueberries because those blueberries are gonna run.
Oh, yeah.
You
This
know.
is a fun cake, I think.
And I don't
Not
want
very healthy, but
very patriotic.
this is definitely a kid's cake.
Yes.
This is for the kids, not the adults.
That's exactly right. This is for our children. We want to teach them patriotism and to love their country and to celebrate their country. Uh-oh. I'm fixing to have a mess. I'm fixing to get... Can I have a damp rag, please? I'm fixing to get icing everywhere. All right, so we'll want to bring these in. Well, I still got icing all over that, Eddie.
I'm gonna have to start fresh.
May. Okay. What do you think? One more?
One more, yeah, that should do.
One more. And that will be perfect. Well, you know what, Eddie? For us to never have done anything like this, I like it. Don't you?
I do like it. You know what? The white shows up perfectly
The
through
white shows through there, but I'll try to...
Now this you're going to have to hold on and kind of dab.
Oh, okay. So here we go. We're going to try to do a star. And you can see I'm not...
It might be kind of gooey. It's a different type of frosting.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that, Eddie. So, I'm gonna just do like this. Just pretend stars. How's that?
Great.
You know, if I had left a little bit of room in between the blue balls, it would have looked like stars.
This would be a fun project for the grandkids.
Oh my gosh, they would have so much fun doing this.
I could just see Sullivan and
Yes.
having a blast.
Yes.
Putting all this candy on here.
Yes. So that's right cute. And
I'm going to remove a stripe to make
Okay.
it official.
oh, okay. Did I put too many stripes?
And I just wanted to eat one too. So.
Oh, good. So how's that? That is very, very crude stars. But if you had the right piece of equipment, if you know, with your white, you could just easily do it. But we had the wrong one. But how's that? I think it's adorable.
I think it looks great.
So happy 4th of July, everybody. Now we're just gonna pull these out. And look at our cake. That's what our cake looks like in there. It looks like a rainbow.
I'm going to let you do that.
Okay? You scared?
Yes. I see half the cake going with it.
Well, you know, you're just supposed to stick that right up underneath the edge. And I had them pretty deep in there, so. So there we go, our 4th of July cake. I think that we need, though, to cut it
You know what?
and taste it.
I brought, for the 4th of July, some sparkler candles.
Oh, good. Good.
Let's see if we can get it sparkling.
Okay. How fun.
I hope it sparkles. I said, I hope it sparkles.
I hope
there
it
we go.
does too.
It's starting.
You could use real spark. Uh-oh. Dadgummit. Oh, it is. It's going to sparkle. It's going to sparkle, y'all. Happy 4th of July to everybody. Hope this will inspire you. You know, it doesn't have to be bakery gorgeous. The fact that you got in the kitchen with somebody that you really care about and just have fun with it. Look at them. All right, so we can cut this just like we would cut a pie. Eddie.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what we've got. This cake is supposed to be red, white, and blue, y'all.
There it is.
Oh, look how pretty. Look how pretty it is. There you go, Eddie. You get the first bite.
I'll take it.